This is Afrologik blog again. I am Brandi Badd Ass with my youngest son here. His name is
Christopher, but on social media, search me as Juice. 3 C's, 3 E's.
3 C's, 3 E's. So I'm chopping it up with my son right now, my youngest son here, who is the male version of me. God help him. Good and bad. It's good and it's bad, right?
Yeah.
But he is the younger version of me, and so he's the younger version of me. So I'm going to turn on this other light because this is grainy, and I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about himself.
All right, so my name's Christopher. On social media, you can search me as Juice, but put 3 C's and 3 E's. I'm from Saginaw, Michigan, along with her. I'm not going to say my birthday out here. I'm kind of nervous, but yeah.
Why are you nervous?
I've never been on a video record like this. But hey, I'm here, and thank God that I'm here.
I thank God that he's here too.
But yeah, I love all forms of art. As far as somebody like dancing and music and movies, I love that. I love drawing. I love bright colors. Love bright colors. Yeah, I'm in love with the number 4, 3, and 10. And yeah.
Numerology. See, this is my son. He into numerology and all kinds of spiritual stuff, and I'm trying to show him new stuff. So, okay, so we here to tell stories, but I'm going to let him go first. This is Afrologik blog number 21. So I'm really hyped about that because we've gone beyond 20. And I kept telling y'all that I have no stick-wittedness.
Thank you guys for putting y'all antennas on Afrologik.
Yeah, because I quit things. That's what I do. So I've told y'all that, but I'm here. So we've been to tell some stories, and he got some hilarious ones. So I'm gonna let him go first.
I'm gonna tell you guys the most recent story. So I'm not gonna say today. Well, in math class on Friday, there was this one girl who left lunch before everybody, and she went inside my classroom, and I seen her go in there. But they were saying she was going to people's backpacks. So I started checking my stuff, making sure my stuff was there, just make sure I had all of my stuff that I came in with. And I had a big family-sized bag of Cheetos, the biggest bag in the store, and it was gone. So I'm like, where's my Cheetos at? And everybody else in the classroom, she was stealing stuff from everybody, and she got dismissed. So I was like, I'm not going to trip. I got into a lot of trouble this year as far as school, but I was like, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to just tell the teacher and see what's going to happen from there. I told the teacher, and she was like, I'm not going to do anything about it. I don't believe you had those chips. I was like, how you going to tell me? I was sharing chips with the class. What are you talking about? Believe I have, where are these crumbs on your floor from? Like, all right, so I'm still kind of hurt about that because I know I'm going to go to school tomorrow, and she's just going to sit there smiling. So, yeah, I came home. I told Mom about it.
No, he did not. He texted me.
Oh, yeah, I texted her.
And he said, what did you say? You said, something happened at school today, and I want to press charges. So I'm like he said, he's been through a lot of stuff at school this year. So I'm like, oh, my, I'm working because, I work from home. And so I look at my phone, I'm like, oh, my God, now what's done happened? And so I ask him, text him back, what happened? And he's like, somebody stole my Cheetos. and he told me the story, basically the story they told you. And I'm like, I laughed. And he wrote me back and he was like, something funny?
Yeah, and then she asked me, was I serious about everything? I was like, I'm not serious about pressing charges, but I'm serious about somebody stealing my Cheetos. Just walked in and took them.
This is the kind of thing that I have to deal with. Dealing with him. I'm all up here like, oh my God, what's done happened? And it's over some Cheetos, man. Okay, you gotta tell the story. I gotta start this story.
Not yet. I gotta think back. I don't remember everything.
I gotta start this story, so that'll give you time to think back. So it's this kid, right? And y'all know the Martin Show, and it's this guy, this kid that is the real life version of Roscoe. You know, the dude that Martin play, the little dude that come knocking on the door, just screwing with people, right? And so this little dude, whenever I'm outside, I go to the mailbox or whatever, he's right there. And he takes people's trash to the dumpster for $1. And one time, I ain't have $1 because I don't carry cash. I hardly ever have cash on me. And so this one time, I told him, yeah, you could take it, but I don't have no cash. He's like, it's cool. And so he went and took it to the trash. And then a couple days later, he come back and charged me. He was like, you got that $1 from... I'm like, wait a minute, this is not what we discussed. You can't just trick people into... Anyway, this one day I went to the mailbox and he asked the same thing. Either he asked for, can I take your trash out? He'd be like, do you have snacks? And I'm vegetarian. I don't have snacks. I always tell him, talk to Gabe, my other son. So this day, he's like, you got some trash to take out? I said, nah. I said, I don't have no cash, and I don't want to get extorted like I did the last time. And he's like, you got some snacks? I'm like, no, I don't have no snacks. And he's like, is Gabe home? I said, no, Gabe is at work. I said, Chris at home, though. Mind you, I didn't know Chris didn't know this little boy. So I come back in, and I had to go back to work. So I'm like, I heard somebody knocking at the door. I go to Chris' room. I'm like, hey, somebody at the door for you. And I let Chris tell the rest from there.
All right, so I came to the door, and he was like, I'm looking for Gabe, brother. I was like, I am Gabe, brother. He was like, nah, I mean the other one. I was like, I am the other one. And he was like, all right, let me talk to your mom. I was like, did you not just talk to her? And he was like, nah, I don't want to talk to you. Let me talk to your mom. I was like, what? And he was like, all right, let me talk to your mom's husband. I'm like, my mom's not married. And then he was like, all right, your mom's ex. I was like, he's not here. He only come here like maybe once every 2 months. And then he was just like, oh, dang. Okay.
No, you said, but he already been here for this.
Oh, yeah. He was like, did he come this month yet? I was like, yeah, he already been here. So, dang, what happened after that? So he pretty much just asked me, he was just asking me various questions that is just weird to me. And I just asked him, like, are you selling drugs? You got my door selling drugs? He was like, nah, but do you need some? I was like, what? What? And then he was like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you no more. Can you bring your mom out? I was like, nah, you might as well go home. Well, I don't know what you doing at this door. I don't know why you still here. And that's all I could really remember.
No, he said, I remember, because I was at work trying not to laugh. He said that, he asked the little boy, why, he said, what did you say? Hold on. Why you knock on my door? And the little boy said, why'd you answer it?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. yeah, it's a lot, like.
So fast forward, I'm going to say a week later, same little boy shows up. He same thing. He either want to take your trash out for $1 or he wants some snacks. So it was a crew of them this time. And they, going door to door trying to get $1 from people so they could take their trash out, right? So I ain't have $1. I had trash to go out, but I ain't have $1 because, like I said, I do not carry cash. So I had some business to take care of. I come back, and it's like a bag of trash sitting right by my apartment. I'm like, the hell? And so I moved it because I figured somebody coming down, take their trash out. Maybe they had more. They decided here until they go get the rest. And next thing you know, here come these little kids, and they got like bags and bags and bags of trash. But they going around and they leaving them in front of people's apartments, just dropping them off. So I'm like, and then Chris comes in and he's like, hey, them kids out here just picking up people's trash and setting it up by the doors. So the little boy come back, asking the same thing. You got $1? Do you got some snacks? I ain't got no snacks, but let me take your picture. No, you can't take my picture, blah, blah, blah. And you got some water, you got a bottle of water. Say, I'll give you a bottle of water, but I need to take your picture. Picture. And so He let me take his picture, and I gave him a bottle of water, and then I sent the picture to the to the property manager, and they got in trouble. But I'm saying they was like leaving, like just leaving trash in front of people's apartments, and we would get in trouble for that because we would have to pay a fine if you just leave.
Yeah, it wasn't even a little trash. They left like 4 or 5 bags outside, like
yes.
big, hefty bags.
Yes, and they was just wrong for that. So yeah, that's what happened.
And it's sad because I see some of these little kids every day. They know me by name. I know a couple of them by name. Some I act like I know a couple of them. I don't know everybody. And they try to talk to me all nice and normal. I'm like, y'all niggas left bags of trash in front of my house. Like, if I even come close to y'all house with a bag of trash, y'all mama gonna come out with a bonnie talking about some... talking about some what you doing with a bag of trash and why you talking to my 11-year-old son.
And notice how both of my sons are brought up in bonnets. Bonnets are prevalent around here. I don't think... Is it even legal to come outside without a bonnet? I'm saying...
What's wrong with bonnets, though? I love bonnets.
Yeah, he looked like the cream of wheat man in his bonnet.
I be wearing like 3 bonnets at a time. Because
we, as you can see, we have a lot of hair. And his is kind of matted down. His hair probably about as big as mine. But I got a story. It's from way back in the day. We were staying in Nashville at the time. And we got up. We had to get them up for school one morning. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just hear bam, boom. Hollers and screams, bam, boom, boom. I go in, what the hell is going on? What are y'all doing? And then my oldest son, Gabe, says, he was talking about my mama. Do you remember that?
No. I don't remember that at all.
Man.
What, was I there?
He was fighting you. Y'all was fighting. And I was like, what the hell is going on? He's like, he was talking about my mama. All right, those are stories, but let me tell you something about Chris. Chris is like amazingly creative and amazingly intelligent. I mean, he's like, he has no clue of what he is capable of accomplishing. He has no clue. Look at the look on his face. He's just clueless. And people drawn to him. And I'm really hoping that at some point he understands it, quit making faces and stuff in the camera.
Nah, something in my mouth.
And really, notice what he has and do something with it, because he's just, all of my kids are extraordinary, and I'm not just saying that because they're my kids. All of my kids have really special talents that they just don't tap into. And he knows what his is, and he is kind of tapped into it, but he just don't really take it as far as he needs to. Look at this face. Super handsome. He charismatic. He take after his mama. So, but he need to go further than me. Talk.
Ouch.
And I'm just so happy that he is taking time out of his schedule to just come out and hang out with me. And we could have talked about anything. We could have talked about toilet issues. And I would have just been so happy that, because like a couple days ago, we were somewhere, and I was going to take him to school afterwards, and he was like, I had to go to Nashville because I had some stuff I had to take care of. And he was like, can I go to Nashville with you? And I kept on like, no, you got to go to school. You got to go to school. And finally, why do you want to go? And he's like, because we don't get to hang out together outside the apartment. And man, that meant everything. That meant everything to me. It really did. That's the reason why you went. Because I was taking your ass back to school. But when you said that, it was like, man. And we had so much fun, man. Yeah. We parked the car in the parking garage. And then we lost it.
Yeah.
And we rode the elevator every floor trying to find the car. And it's not the first thing something like this has happened to us.
Yeah. Definitely.
When was the other time?
I remember another time in a garage, but I remember we had moments of us like just being stuck somewhere and having to make the best of our places, like that time in Kentucky. Yeah, see, when it comes to me and Mom, normally we're stuck in a situation where there's no getting out of it. So like you have to use what's around you
all your
to
resources.
make yes. There's nothing left but just your resources. I'm gonna explain this one.
Okay.
So story time with me. Hey. So one time we was in Kentucky and this was a family event. We was in this huge cabin and it's probably I'm gonna just say it's a cornucopia of niggas in the house.
And we was the only ones in town.
Yeah, we didn't have nowhere to sleep, and we was up talking and hanging out, and everybody else had mattresses and places and stuff to sleep and lay down at, and we was just chilling for a while. We didn't have one, so we went around looking for a blow up mattress, and I went and got one, but I had to keep going back and forth because all of them had holes in them.
Every mattress that we found had holes in them. And I'm not exaggerating. Every single mattress.
And we went through like a good 7.
A good 7. And earlier that day, one of my cousins said that they found they saw a mouse. I'm terrified of mice. So we going from we found mattresses. Then they had mattresses but no pumps.
Yeah, they had a mattress but no pump, none at all.
So we going from floor to floor trying to find pump. And when I say floor to floor, it's like what, 3 floors?
It's 2. It's just 2.
2 floors. Okay, we went to every floor trying to find a pump and finally found one. Chris had snacks in his hand at the time.
Oh, you got to tell that part.
I'm not telling it.
You got to tell that part.
Okay. So Chris had snacks and we going from floor to floor. I got this one cousin whose name I'm not going to say, but he is like notoriously big. So, speaking of notoriously big, his name is Christopher Wallace. But anyway, I have a cousin that's notoriously big, and we had to put the snacks down. He had to put his snacks down so we can go find a pump, right? So I'm telling him, you gonna have to put them down so we can find it. This man right here said, I'm not putting my snack down because if I do, that nigga over there gonna wake up and come take him. So anyway, we finally find a pump, right? Go back downstairs. I had my iPad. Like, okay, look, we gonna blow up this mattress. We gonna watch the Get Down till we fall asleep. So we pump up the mattress, and while we lay there watching the Get Down, it just keep going down and down and down.
And it was cold too. It's cold. Imagine being 6 foot skinny in a cold room with a flat mattress. It was cold.
And on top of that, we flat on the ground with possibly a mouse running around. That's pretty much in the story. We wake up the next morning on the floor.
And these niggas had breakfast cooked and all just sitting while we on the floor.
Yes, just sitting around eating breakfast while we laying on the floor on a flattened air mattress. So, yeah.
And I wasn't even asleep for all the time that they was up cooking breakfast. I just had my eyes closed. I was listening to niggas' conversation. I was like, so ain't nobody gonna say nothing about us.
Somehow I fell asleep with a mouse that could have, I didn't see the mouse. Did you?
I remember I jumped one time because I thought I felt you.
Yeah, and scared the bejesus out of me. Yeah, I didn't see the mouse, and the cousin who said there was a mouse is stupid. So we didn't know if she saw a mouse or just a shadow or something on the floor. But yeah, see, every time when we had only me and him have those instances. Me and Justice don't. Me and Gabe don't. It's just when I'm with him that we have these instances of stuff that's just utterly ridiculous, and we end up having to do stuff like ride the elevator till we find the car. And then the elevator, that was ridiculous because we both depended on the color of the floor where the car may be. He's like, no, I don't think it's on this floor. No, I remember seeing red. The next floor was green. I don't think it's on this floor. We get out, look around. I'm telling you, it ain't on this floor because I don't remember seeing green. That's how it went. That's just the nature of our relationship. It really is. But I got more funny stories like that with him than any of the. Because Justice is super smart and she gravitates to stuff and go, all right, this, and this it can't be this, so it's got to be this. Gabe always finds the bright side of everything, so okay, we can't find it, but it's gonna be okay. That's not my nature. My nature is no, we need it right now. That's his nature. So we both always end up in situations when we do things together. It's always a situation where nah, this ain't right now. We gotta fix this right now, and it always end up going ridiculously.
And it's always hilarious. It's always a story.
In hindsight, it'd be ridiculous, but in the meantime, it'd be like, man, nah. When it's going on, it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's going on, it's funny. So that's the relationship I have with this one, and I love him so much.
And please expect me more podcasts because I'm gonna try my hardest to be in more.
And I would love that. I would love that. He is 17, and this is the baby. This is the baby, and this is Prince's dad. My grandson Prince. This is Prince's dad, and I love that little boy. I do. So that's us. Anything else you want to say?
Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram because if you don't, I'll be at your house. But thank you.
Well, we're gonna put all of his information in the description, just as we always do. Whenever
Let's celebrate and just hit 22K. Yay!
22K. So if you're not already a follower, which you have to be one of 22,000, but you know, it's funny how the world works because I'm getting ready to move to where?
California.
Keep getting that work in California. I'll be smoking on the best loud in California. Hey, California. Oh, California. I swear I got
Cali.
California. What's another California song? California
Knows how to party. California knows how to party. In the city, ooh. In the city, in the city, in the city, ooh.
I got one you'll know. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face. We're living it up at the Hotel California. That's the Eagles. He don't know nothing about them Eagles.
I got one that she probably not gonna catch up on.
Probably not.
How does this start? Everybody serenade the new face of Kendrick Lamar. This is King Kendrick Lamar. King Kendrick, and I meant it. My point intended is raw. Compton.
Compton.
Ain't
no city quite like mine. The recipe. Women, weed, and weather for the women, weed, and weather for the money, weed, and weather. We doing all this because when I get there, it means that he's there. And when he get there, good God.
And see, I want to go. I wish I could go with her, but I got to stay here and be a father.
But he will be there. He will be there. So anyway.
Give me about 2 years. I'll be there.
We said 10 minutes. It's been 22. And it's been real.
Mm-hmm. It's funny it's been 22. I just hit 22K. Y'all make sure y'all follow me. Give me the 23. See, you got to have a market in mind. You said 22. I put 22 with 22. And now I want 44. Give me 44.
And follow Afrologik blog, AFROLOGIK.com. And subscribe.
Please do.
Subscribe. I mean, I'm almost at my first goal. I was just telling him the other day that goals don't stop. Remember, you don't remember?
Thought I heard a bell. That's what y'all should click if y'all want to get more notifications when she put out a video. Because, you know, the little bell, just click it and then click subscribe right next to it.
Right next to it. But no, goals don't stop. As long as you keep living, you set more goals. Didn't I just tell you that? Mm-hmm. As soon as you meet one, you do what?
Set another goal.
And then after you meet that one?
Set another one.
Because that's life. That's what life does. Exactly. Life is setting more goals and moving forward. Because when you stop moving forward, it means you're dead. Mm-hmm. Even if you're still alive, you can still draw air and be dead. So don't think that I'm still alive and I'm doing... No, you can still be dead if you're drawing air. So if you're not doing anything to get to the next level, and trust me, There is no highest level. There is no highest level.
It's just a staircase with no like reaching point.
And it goes up into the clouds, and it goes up into space, and it goes up into. This is our planet.
And a nigga get tired after a minute. Ain't no water breaks, no nothing.
It really isn't. He's serious. That's very true.
I mean, the calf muscle's gonna be ripped.
Yeah, but it's worth it once you get there. Every obstacle that you deal with, everything that you endure on the way, it just makes you stronger, more wise, and it gives you more to give back to the universe.
And embrace your mistakes. Your mistakes will show the brighter side when you actually try to do something good.
Oh, yeah. And definitely don't be afraid to fail, because if you're afraid to fail, you ain't going to get nowhere.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. Questions are only help for you. Closed mouths don't get fed. Remember that.
They don't. You just got to keep on going and keep on going. And this is knowledge. This is wisdom from somebody who was 17. You just turned 17 last week. So, yeah, take it from 2 habitual screw-ups. But we on our way up, and you can do it too. You can do it too. But follow Afrologik. Hit that subscribe button. Follow my son.
Oh, yeah, Matt Juice. With
3
C's and 3 E's, _. But you don't really need to put that because I'll be the first one that pops up.
Yeah. And so follow him. His information will be in the description. I'm kind of using him because he gets a lot of attention. So I'm kind of using him on this blog.
And see, now if you're smart, you can take anything and flip it any way you want to. So when you guys follow me, make sure you shout me out because I'll shout you out. It's helping each other. That's how we build something.
And since we're just like using, what we have to get what we want, Sire from the rap game, it's my nephew, his cousin.
Yeah. My fault. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I meant yes.
Yeah. So follow Sire wherever he is, and follow us.
Let's bleep that out. I didn't mean to say.
Because
Okay.
Because we're dope. Our genes are dope. So.
Yeah.
All right.
And listen to Sire's diss to the brat, cause.
Oh really?
Yeah, he dissed the brat cause she dissed him.
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta send me that.
I will.
He'll send it to me under the pretense that you ain't gonna listen to it. You don't listen to nothing.
Yeah, she don't listen to nothing. It could be a sign that says "Listen to this," or your car will fall down a cliff, and she'd be like, "Oh, cliff." Oh.
No, it's not that. It's just that people be all emphatic about what you need to listen to, and I don't. I've told you I don't follow rules. If you tell me to do something,
I don't tell you need to do it. I say you should listen to something.
He do the same thing. If I know I'm his mother, I've been telling him to do stuff for 17 years, and he don't do it. He don't listen. He do whatever he wants to do. He got that honestly, because I don't like doing what people tell me to do either. But I will definitely listen to that disc because I kind of have to. And I will listen to...
Don't even remember.
Anderson .Paak's new album. I'm going to listen to it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to listen to it tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah. That don't mean that you need to just like bust in my room to see if I'm listening to it.
I won't. I'll be by the door trying to see if I can hear it.
And there's another show on Netflix I want to watch called Grass is Greener. Have you seen it?
Oh, that's about weed.
Yeah, I want to see it because a good friend of mine suggested it. So eventually I'll check that out too. Anyway, deuces.
Peace, love, and positivity. Don't you ever forget that.
Yeah, never forget that. Peace, love, and positivity. It's me and Juice, Afrologik. Am I forgetting to say something?
Subscribe and click that bell.